Couch fam, we are now live. What are we doing in this live stream? As most of you know, we're going to be doing 1 week snake drafts for week 11 only. And we're doing it on drafters.com. Dropping the link in the description. I see the live chat wants to see my puppy. The old dog is here. Monte, the old school fantasy couch mascot. He's down below here. But Cardi has a diaper on. She's barking. She's far away. So I don't know if she'll make an appearance or not. I'm sorry. All you get is me. But maybe like 1% chance you'll get a dog to appear on the video. So let's start off a draft, and that's the website there. I got a couple promo codes for you guys. I'm going to enter in the chat right here. And use that promo code, use that one as the second one. So does anyone want to start off with a free draft? I don't want to do it. I'm doing it for you guys. If you guys want to start off with a free draft, we can do that. I'd rather play for money, but people always beg to do a free draft, and we'll see. Royal says boo. Boring. This is a boring. Yeah, we'll start it off. You know what? I'll do 2 drafts at the same time, and so that way we won't really be wasting any time. Yeah, and I'll do one for money right after. Oh, we have a super chat. Adam, thank you. Adam says, PPR, trade Marvin Jones for Marvin Jones and DJ Chark for Allen Robinson. Ooh, so Allen Robinson is a borderline elite wide receiver, but he's on the Bears, one of the worst offenses in the league, one of the worst quarterback situations in the league. And that really hurts his value. He's been good this year, but last couple games has been kind of disappointing, or recently. Since the Bears have been losing, basically, it's been more disappointing. I would do it because I think this trade comes down to DJ Chark or Allen Robinson, because it's all about quality over quantity. You're not going to really win anything with a wide receiver 3 or 4 on your team, but you will win it with a high-end wide receiver 2 or a low-end wide receiver 1. And because I almost always go with that motto of quality over quantity, because quality is what wins you leagues. Quantity can get you 5th place, 6th place for sure, but quality, studs, elite players, is going to get you the 1st place finish in your league. So I would do that trade. It's a good question. It's interesting because you can look at it value-wise and be like, it's close or you're not getting good value, but I think Allen Robinson's an upgrade over Chark, and that's really all you need to know. As far as Marvin Jones, sure, he's going to be great this week. Might be good 1 or 2 more weeks this year, but you never really want to start Marvin Jones when Galladay's healthy. So, yeah, I would do that and go get Allen Robinson. All right. Well, let's start off with the free one. Regardless, if no one joins, that's even better. We don't have to do it. But if people join, we'll start. A lot of people were really begging to get a free one, so it's all good. We'll do a free one just for you guys. Okay, so let's do a 10 free 10 team. Let's do let's make it a 12 team. So it really won't fill up. That way we really don't have to do it. 12 team, 40 seconds. Let's just leave everything as is. And let's go. Nick says, can I get an F in the chat for Joe Mixon, Michael Thomas, and C-Mac? Oh, boy, if you drafted those guys. We got one good game out of Mixon. Join free draft. Here we go. There's a free draft. At the same time, I'm going to set up another draft for real money. Hey, if it's all good. Yeah, I find the free drafts boring too. I do it for my poor fam. Where's my poor fam at? The poor fam, you know, I love you guys too. It's all good for my poor peoples. And then we'll do a money one. So let's do a 10 team. $1. Okay, let's go 10 team. $1.10. And let's do top. Well, it's not really worth third place, huh? Really not worth third place. Let's do top 2. That's cool. I like top 2. Okay. And let's add 1 kicker and 1 defense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rounds. There we go. Full PPR. 10 team, $1.10 entry. And let's see how that is. There we go. Join 10 team, $1. I'm sure the free one will fill, right? There we go. Oh God, you're using my old profile pic. Gross! No! That's not good. Let's try to make this look a little better. Let's see. That's not good. This looks okay, right? That's not bad. That's not bad right there. Wait, this one's going to. Okay, I'm trying to get used to this new layout. My picture can go here. Maybe. We'll see. We'll mess around with it. So, 12 team snake draft for week 11 for free for my poor fam. And $10 team, $1 draft right here. Again, just for week 11. Okay. Yeah, I love the new update, but there's still some minor tweaks that I think can make it much better. So I think there needs to be some improvements, and they listen to my feedback, which is great. So that's why I like Sleeper and Drafters. Like, they actually listen to the community. Once you get super, super big, I know it is tougher to listen. And I think Sleeper's having that issue right now with a lot going on with the pandemic, and Sleeper's gotten really big. But they still try their best to listen to the community. And I really do appreciate them for that. This is pretty clean. I like it. Does it look good on the video, guys? It looks good on the video to me. Royal says the new site, the new draft board is a 9 out of 10 now. Awesome, yeah. It's pretty dang good. I'm very picky, and I'm a perfectionist, and I've been doing this for a long time in the industry. So, like, a lot of you guys know me for YouTuber, entertainer, fantasy analyst, but I actually do a lot of design work, and I actually do a lot of marketing. I built up Fantasy Couch, whatever, 100,000 followers with no budget from the ground up, nothing, like almost zero resources. And a lot of companies do come to me to do consulting and like, hey, what's up with our UI? Because I've been, it's the type of experience I got as far as, film and design and fantasy. It's, pretty tough to find that. So that's what I do a lot of work behind the scenes. I help out companies and this and that. Oh my God, it's my turn. Oh, this is for real money. All right, I'm going to go with Derrick Henry. I like getting Henry that late. I'm down with that. Yeah, that picture is so stupid. I wouldn't take any fantasy advice from this guy here. Mondo says Jonathan Taylor or Naheem Hines. I just got to guess, right? That I'm going to go with Jonathan Taylor, more traditional running back. Of course, if it is full PPR and you want to go with Hines, that totally makes sense. And it's probably a smart move, but I'd go with Jonathan Taylor. I love Noah's answer. I give that points right there. I think that's funny. He says Jordan Wilkins, and I give him props for that. I think that's witty. I think that's a good comment. Because it's a joke, it's short, it's sweet, and it's also making a point. The point is that there's 3 running backs, and we don't know what the heck's going on at the Colts running back. So that's why I like Noah's comment. What's your opinion on JT now? My opinion was that I was wrong about him, and I think his 2020 campaign is kaput. It's done. I was wrong. Maybe he'll get back on track next year, but this year it's over. How's Naheem Hines' contract look like? Is it coming up? Is this his third year or fourth year? So I don't know. Who do you think will win MVP? Right now I got Russell Wilson number 1, and I got Kyler Murray number 2, and I got Mahomes number 3. So I think it's between those 3 to win MVP. Duke Johnson or Balaj? I'd go with Puke Johnson. All right. For the real league, I'm up right here for $1. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. He has 1 more year in his contract. Naheem Hines. Well, thanks for that info. I really wanted someone to look that up for me. 1 year left, huh? Okay. And this is clean. This is really helping my video, by the way. It's much less laggy. And the lag before was very, it wasn't huge, but it's just that 1/10 of a second, 2/10 of a second, like that really bogs it down when I'm doing video and my computer is getting slower and I'm live streaming and I'm switching between drafts. Like, it's so responsive, it's so instant, and it's just so lightweight that I really like it, especially for what I'm doing live streaming. But if I was just doing a mass entry, like doing 4 drafts at once, it would also be really beneficial. Anything where you're multitasking, this lightweight new draft board is going to be super beneficial. Okay, I'm up here. Dante Johnson or Jefferson. Jefferson's so talented that I got to go with Justin Jefferson week 11. Tyler says sit 1 full PPR. James Robinson, Antonio Gibson, Zeke. I'm starting Zeke myself, and I would have benched Antonio Gibson. That's a tough one for sure, Tyler. Need a wide receiver and flex, says Terps. DJ Moore, Woods, Balaj, Myers. Let's bench Myers. Let's start Balaj. And let's bench Woods. Let's go with DJ Moore and Balaj. That was a tough one, but I'm going to bench Jacoby Myers. I feel like he might draw the best corner on the Texans, and they'll focus on shutting him down. Regardless, that was a tough question. I would just start the running back, Balaj, because he's pretty much a workhorse right now for the Chargers. And so I'd start Balaj, and then it's really any of those 3 wide receivers would be a legitimate answer. But you got to start Balaj. It's a guaranteed. His floor is over 10 fantasy points, and so you got to go with that. Yeah, actually, Stephon Gilmore isn't the best cornerback on the Patriots, so that really doesn't have any effect with me. I'm starting Will Fuller no matter what. Taysom Hill. I don't know. I don't know if I really haven't looked at his prices on the other websites. If you're only doing one lineup, I would not pick Taysom Hill. But if you're doing like 30, sure, maybe 1 or 2. I'm just not trusting that Taysom Hill situation, me personally. Proximity says Robbie A or Justin Jeffy. I'm going to go with Justin Jeffy. Talent over everything. You already know it. Justin Jefferson, baby. And also, wait, Teddy Bridgewater? Wait a second. He's not fully ruled out? Is that true? What is up with him? Is he going to... what's the chance that Teddy Bridgewater is going to play? There's optimism about Teddy Bridgewater's status for Week 11 against the Lions. Oh, God. Still, don't do it. Don't do it. What are some good streams on defense this week? I got to watch my waiver video. You got to watch my waiver video every Tuesday. The Browns, they're on there. Everyone has the Steelers, but the Browns, Vikings are okay. Can't think of who else off the top of my head. Washington's not bad. So Bridgewater's a Teddy Bridgewater 50-50. Yeah, that makes sense from what we just read. Game time decision. Oh boy. This year's been nuts, guys. This year's been crazy. Claypool or Ridley? How can you bench Calvin Ridley? How can you bench Calvin Ridley? I can't do it. Even though Claypool's an awesome wide receiver. That just shows that you're stacked at wide receiver and flex, bud. That's good. That's a good thing to have. But there's just no way in any type of somewhat normal league that I'm going to bench Calvin Ridley. Do you think Gaskin will get Workhorse back when he returns? I have no clue, man. It's a really new situation, a new day for the Dolphins. I have no clue. Obviously, if we had to project who's going to be the number one running back and get the most carries, it's going to be Gaskin. But things happen, right? You know, we wouldn't have said that with Mostert 2 years ago. Look at Mostert is a clear-cut workhorse for the Niners. So we'll see. I don't know. Eagles D's okay, not great, you know. Eagles D's a fine streamer though. They're on watch my video. Every Tuesday I come up with a waiver video. I have a lot of kicker and defense streamers. Some people watch the video just for the kicker and defense at the end of the video. So I break it down. You know, you don't. It's you know, if a 20-minute video is too long for you, that's totally fine. Just skip through to the part that you want to see. And that's totally fine. And I have it broken down with timestamps. So it'll take you only 5 seconds. Go there, go to the defense if you want to listen to what I got to say. Usually good info. If not, just look at the screen. It's all right there. I'm not trying to clickbait or none of that. So just go check out my video. I got them all right there. And I discuss them one by one. Not too many people rank, 50 to 80 waiver pickups. So it's pretty intricate. So if you're in a 16-team league or a dual QB league or, any specialty league, like those waiver videos will help you out. Yeah, so go check out my Tuesday waiver video. Every Tuesday afternoon, I upload a waiver video. And they always have kickers and defenses. We've been talking about this Chargers and Dolphins defense for 5 weeks ago because I knew they were going to play the Jets. And so that's why I have him in every single league. Travis Fulgham is a great play this week. Consider him a high-end wide receiver too, and that means that you're going to likely want to start him. Yeah, I haven't updated my rankings. I will update them tonight. Yeah, I got to update them for sure. Oh, yeah, this new draft. This is awesome. This is great. Weather is really bad in that game, Couch. Oh, what game? The Eagles game? I'm not too worried about that. Let's see. Rain. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I don't see the wind, and so if there is a super storm, like if they say storm, then you can get worried. I don't know if it's gonna be a storm though. A storm to where it's really hard to see, that you can't really do anything. If it's just normal rain, I'm not worried about it at all. 11-mile winds. Makes me like this game even more in DFS because people are going to be even more scared of Wentz. Thanks for all the nice comments, guys. Appreciate you guys. I'm still getting used to this new draft board and stuff. Okay. I'm not really buying MVS right now. He's kind of hot, but Alan Lazard coming back, and yeah, Adams isn't 100%, but he looked fine after he came back into the game, and it's the same injury, and finished out the game. I don't think Adams' injury is that bad. It doesn't show the full roster. Fishing, I don't get what you're saying. Can you elaborate? I mean, it looks great. Oh, you mean you can't see more of the draft board? Is that what you mean? That's what you mean, right? Like you can only see 4 rows at a time. Is that what you mean, Fishing? Hooper, Jacoby Myers or Dante Johnson? Go with Dante Johnson. What's up, Val? Forgot a Ninja says Ridley, Gibson, Bernard. Pick one running back, one wide receiver, one flex. 1, 2, 3. Bro, Ninja, what are you doing, bro? You said start 3 players. You gave me 3 players. And Dante, okay. And Dante Johnson, okay. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jordan. So start Calvin Ridley, start Gibson, and start Gio Bernard, and I would bench Dante Johnson. What the heck? How can I not? Oh, he's been drafted already? Oh my god. Yeah. They need to gray that out. This needs to be grayed out. Let me see what Fishing was talking about there. I mean, I liked how it used to show all the positions on the roster and then fill in the positions as you drafted. But now with the update, they got rid of the. I don't see. You're not being clear. I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no clue what you're talking about, bro. Oh, like when you scrolled over it? Yeah. Is that what you're talking about when you scroll over each name? Because you got to get rid of some stuff so it won't be all clunky and laggy. Like, let's face it, it was slow and laggy. So you got to get rid of some functions for it to be like that, you know. What's up, Jason? Hey, Brain, should I drop Alshon to pick up Alan Lazard? I have Devontae Adams. I would do it. I would do it because you don't really want you don't really want that. You don't really want Alshon on your team, do you? Yeah, you don't. Yeah, I think was that one of the problems this year with guys like Lamar? Like Lamar had a tough schedule, and Seahawks had a good schedule. Could be something or nothing. Could be something. Is Ridley good for tomorrow? Yes. Is this a good trade? Fulgham for Juju? I like Fulgham more than Juju. Myers or Godwin, full PPR. Let's go with Chris Godwin. Waller or Cup PPR. I'm gonna go with the wide receiver. I'll go with Cup. That's a close question though. I got Mixon and I have Bernard worth picking up. What? That made no question. Is this a good? That made no sense. No, I mean when you used to draft, it would show 2 QB positions, etc. As you drafted, it would fill in these positions with the player's name you drafted. Oh, yeah, that's a great feature actually. So it would. You're right, it would. Okay, I get it. That's very small detail fishing, but I do like that. And they really don't have a reason not to have that. Yeah. It does, there is some information saved, but I think it's worth having that. I do like that as well. And that's what, like, Sleeper, we just did a mock draft on Sleeper. I know it's weird, but we did it. And yeah, I think it's great. I think they should have that. Edits, thank you so much for the donation, my friend. Fellow Couch family member. Edit says PPR, pick one. Gio, Evans, or Parker. Thank you. I'm going to always play it safe and go with the running back. You're trying to beat one opponent. I know it's very important to beat that one opponent, but you just got to beat one person. And that's why I'm going with the running back who can catch, who can run. He can do some things. Gio's been pretty dang good with Mixon absent overall, and I'm just not going to bench that type of floor. I know out of Evans and Parker, look, chances are one of them's going to do better and one of them's going to do worse. Also, chances are it's tougher to predict that, right? Because wide receivers are up and down. Who's going to catch the touchdown? Who's going to get a ton of targets, right? What kind of game is it going to be? These things are tougher to predict with the Bucs and the Dolphins and wide receivers in general. But with Gio Bernard, I know his game script proof. I know he's going to get the bulk of the carries. I know he's going to get usage. I know he's got enough talent to do some things. And you're playing PPR, and he gets a lot of passes thrown his way. So yeah, Matt Z Gaming, you got to learn how to type, bud. That's not even English, dog. That's not even any language, actually. You're talking like a baby goo goo gaga. I can't respond to that. You gotta type something real. How am I supposed to read that? Embarrassing. Very, very embarrassing. But it's okay. You can delete that and try again, right? You can do it. But as of now, you should be embarrassed of yourself. Very embarrassed. Oh, on the thumbnail? Because it's funny. I ain't got no problem with Herbert. I just wanted to put Herbert on there, and I'm like, well, what picture should... Well, I'm going to use that picture. Of course I'm going to use that picture. Oh, no. It auto-drafted. Derek Carr or Alex Smith? Let's go with Derek Carr. Pick 2, full point PPR. No! You don't even give me anybody to pick. Get out of here. And because your name is stupid and you type in all caps and that's stupid and annoys us, I'm going to put you in timeout. Am I having a power trip? Yeah. So what? What are you going to do about it? I messed up typing again. You know, you guys need to learn how to freaking type, okay? Let's get that out the way. I got Mixon and I have Bernard. With trade deadline approaching, worth picking up Samaji to handcuff the handcuff. No. It's still the Bungles. And I know Samaji Piran's going to get some run here, and he's going to vulture every now and then, but not worth it. Yeah, it's just some kid who thinks he's edgy because his name is so cool, and it's not cool. Head-to-head this week, Cash? Ready to go? Always ready, baby. It's Beat the Brain. You think I enjoy doing drafts for 50 cents? I do this for the people. To entertain the couch fam. It doesn't even excite me. I had to be honest. Like, I can't just lie. Be like, oh my God, I love doing drafts for 50 cents. It's not. No, I don't. It's really not a big deal. I do fantasy football for a living. Doing a draft for 50 cents don't excite me. But we hop on for $50, for $100. It gets intense. That's real money for me. Of course, I like to do it. I think it's also entertaining. It's hyped up, and it's Beat the Brain, and that's what this is about. So at the end, I'm going to load up 2 head-to-heads. We'll do a $20 and a $100, or we'll do a $50 and a $100, or we'll do two $50. We'll see. But I try to do 2 main events at the end. You know, one smaller one, 20 or 50, and then one bigger one, 50 or 100. I was a huge NBA fan, huge Warriors fan, grew up watching the Warriors, but I decided to focus on Fantasy Couch, and I completely punted basketball. Haven't watched basketball in a few years. I mean, I had NBA League Pass and everything, but I don't even do basketball just because I wanted to laser focus and make something out of myself. I mean, it's true. You know, things weren't going how I wanted them to. And I really wanted to focus on my career and make something of Fantasy Couch and make something of myself. And I know I needed to laser focus, and I couldn't watch other sports. I had to stop playing video games. So I did everything. Stopped watching basketball, stopped watching video games, started focusing more, trying to be more efficient with my time. I'm not the best at that, but I stopped, BSing myself. If you like basketball, man, go ahead and enjoy it, because I love watching basketball. I personally had to punt it, though. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, Rocky, thank you so much for the donation. Biggest donation of the night. Give Rocky a couch emoji, please, guys. Come on. I don't want to ask every time, but come on. Let's show these guys love. Come on. And I do see your rebuttal or whatever. I do see you corrected that. So I'm going to give it a couch emoji. Rocky says, pick get out of this. Pick 2 PPR. Okay, full PPR. Antonio Brown, AJ Brown, Malcolm Brown, Doo Brown. No, just kidding. AB, AJB, McKissick, Puke, Jacoby, or Marvin Jones. Okay, this is very tough, and I have to do some calculations. This is high-level calculations here. So I'm going to bench Jacoby because I'm just going to die on that grave right there. It's going to happen. Is that I don't even know this saying. I don't know. I don't know any sayings. Okay, so let's bench Jacoby. Marvin Jones seems like a must start this week. I think that's the best. And then Duke Johnson, nice floor. So I'm thinking, and then you got AJ Brown, who I like this week. McKissick, and who's the other guy? Antonio. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Marvin Jones and Duke Johnson. I think you'd be fine if you just benched Jacoby with that. I think everything's good. Yeah, what's up, therapist? Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened, man. I something with my stomach, but everything just felt bad. But that same night, I felt way better after the podcast. I felt way better. So yeah, I don't know. I'm human. I think I always get stressed out towards the end of fantasy season, and I feel like it takes a toll on me physically too. And it's week 11. I'm trying to get me some vitamin D and relax, but I got a lot of work to do, and I've been working really hard. And football season will be over shortly. I love football, but I also love the break. It's me time to detox from football and work, and I love it. Rocky says you need a higher donation, bro, for the on point advice and Beard game on point. Beard Brothers. Also, I have Miles Sanders, J. Rob, and Dante starting. So you got to start Miles Sanders. You got to start James Robinson. Now, Dante Johnson is not a must start, and honestly, I would probably go with A.J. Brown over Dante Johnson. I have some faith in A.J. Brown. So, yeah, well, I appreciate that, man. I think do we put another couch emoji? One more couch emoji for this guy. Thank you so much, man. All right, so we're done with this. I had this guy on Instagram. Just make the story short. He wanted free promo from me, and he called me a chicken if I didn't play him, and I said, "Look, let's go for $100 or $200." He said, "Yeah," and then it was like $100. He's like, "Yeah." And then he's like, I don't have any money or something. So I'm saying if he's going to hop on, we're ready to go, right? I don't think he's going to hop on, though, because it started out at 200 and then 100. And all he wants is a free shout out, essentially. And I'm not going to shout him out. So we'll see if he hops on. Let's see. What do we do next? Well, A.J. Brown had one bad game, and that's what happens. People get emotional. They get their feelings hurt. So we'll see. And I don't care who it is. I mean, I'm gonna put up a high stakes head to head challenge. Whoever clicks on it gets in. That's how it goes. So, I don't really care. Gesicki or Goddard? I think I'm gonna go with Gesicki. No, I meant Goddard. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Goddard. But you're asking me to predict tight end, so you know how it is. Let's do tournaments because I find that fun. I want to have fun. So let's enter the Sunday Splash. By the way, I've been losing on this site the last 3 or 4 weeks. Let's say 3 because I'm still up big time. But you guys have been really kicking my butt the past 3 weeks, and I don't like it. So we'll see. Okay, what's your Instagram name then? Like I care. I'm the dude from IG. You think I care? You think I care if you're him or not? I don't care. Nobody cares. People just want to see me head to head with one of you guys. That's all. Damn, that one already joined. So yeah, that one already filled up. How did it fill up so fast? And then let me join the whale. Let's do both these at the same time. Oh, yeah, you got to click view right here. Yeah, fishing. I'm going to tell them that they should have, it should say right here, you know, QB, RB. I like that feature, and I think that won't really slow down anything. Okay, that is you then. Okay, it is Matt Z Gaming. All right, the guy who can't spell. All right. Can't type, can't spell. You gonna go for $100, Matt? You ready? Okay, that's him. And he got himself a little shout out. $100? You ready? Why is it whack? It's way better, bro. It's way better. It's just people that just hate change. Okay, he said he's ready for 109. It's coming up soon. Maybe in like 20, 30 minutes, okay? We're ready to go. Have your account ready, you know, have your money deposited, because I'm not trying to hear any of those excuses. And this isn't like trash talk or anything. It just, we get a lot of people who challenge me and come up with excuses, so I'm just really not trying to hear it. We're already past all that. We all know what's up. So yeah, it's drafters.com. Have money in your account. It's going to be a $109 buy-in. First person to click the link gets in. Right now I'm doing 2 tournaments. So this one's a $5.50 tournament. This one's a $1.10 tournament. Very hard to win, but you win a ton of cash if you come in first place. Yeah, I don't like change. At least you're self-aware of yourself. As I'm telling you, this is way better. I know my stuff. This is way better. It's not clunky. It's not slow. It's not laggy. It's not glitchy. It's way better. It's just a fact. And there's no way around that. It's just not. It's way better. It needs some minor tweaks. Aaron Jones, I love him. I might pick him right here. Matter of fact, I'm just going to go with 2 running backs. Let's see where that takes me. I love Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones, top 3 running back this week. At least top 5. Definitely. Love him this week. This is the week for Aaron Jones. Devontae Parker or Justin Jefferson? That's a really tough question. You have Devontae Parker, who should be the clear-cut number 1, and then you got Justin Jefferson, who's an amazing talent, but, you know, could be a Dalvin Cook show, right? And so I'm going to go with Devontae Parker. That's a tough one, though. Bro, do not bench Calvin Ridley. Don't bench Calvin Ridley. If you're starting about Nelson Aguilar, just bench Nelson Aguilar, bro. That's easy. Anyone has a Nelson Aguilar question, just bench him. Just bench him. Bench him. Shoot, I'll go with the same running back. We'll do a similar. I'll go with the same running back. Let's go. Oh, yeah, I love Keenan Allen this week. You're right about that, Spencer. I love Keenan Allen this week. For sure. doing 2 drafts at one time. I like Jaden's question. That's easy. Chargers or Dolphins? Go with the Chargers because they're playing the Jets. Derrick Henry still available? Come on. Come on now. Man, you got to be pretty bold to bench T. Higgins, bud. Got to start T. Higgins. I'm trusting you. Don't blow this for me. All right. Well, it is what it is. I just do my best. I don't worry about it. I'm not going to lose sleep over, what is it? What did you? I already forgot. T. Higgins or Fulgham? You might. That's on you. And your blank threats don't scare me. You better not blow this. All right, whatever. All I can do is my best. Is Higgins for Eckler a good trade? That's a great trade. I like that type of trade. I would really do that. With Justin Jackson on IR, I think that's a good trade. Well, some people need a running back, man. Some people drafted, Saquon or somebody, or even Zeke, who's not performing well. And it's very hard to get an RB1. So you're you giving up a low end wide receiver 1, high end wide receiver 2, and Higgins is a good move. I think that's a smart move. Might miss this. Okay, 13 seconds. All right, I got this. I just need 2 flex spots. Oh, it auto drafted. I can swap that though. That was the last pick of the draft. I can swap that easily. Let's go with Matt Ryan. And I'm going to swap out Juju. I can keep him, but I think I'd rather... It won't let me swap, or what the heck's going on? Oh, there we go. Let's swap Juju. Juju's are good. I might just keep that, man. Or Boyd. I don't know. I might keep that. That's pretty good for a tournament, I feel like. No, I'm going to do something a bit crazy and go with... Oh, my God. No! It auto-drafted James Robinson. Oh, well. I'm slow. I'm too slow. I guess I'll keep Juju. This is why it was a tough decision. I got Chase Claypool and Juju. I don't like that. I'm gonna swap Juju. I think I'm gonna go with James Conner. Oh, we can go with Melvin. Oops, I already did. Yeah, let's give James Conner a shot. Let's go with it. What the heck? Oh my God. Eckler's probably coming back next week. Duke Johnson or James Conner? Let's go with James Conner. Yeah, but Breida didn't do anything while Gaskin was healthy as well. And so Gaskin's out the equation. So it's just another variable. Now, is Salvin Ahmed going to be the man? Probably. But like I said, it's just another variable. It's another unknown. We don't know. So it could be like this. It could be like that. Yeah, I don't think Breida's going to do much. But he is there. And like I said, we just don't know. Oh yeah, Connor is scaring a lot of people. I don't know what's wrong with the guy. I don't know why he's been so trash. But I'm gonna go with Connor again. I feel like you got to start the studs that got you here, and I'd go with Connor. I just swapped him in for Juju in this tournament. I'm gonna go with Connor against the Jags, man. I'm going to do it. All right, let's do some more. I'm gonna do the tournaments again, and then we'll start the beat the brain. So, guys, get ready. We're gonna do a 20-$1, and then a $100 one. Yeah, I mean, you could, say very similar things about Duke Johnson this week. I'm probably dumb saying that. All right, let's do some more. I want to do the tournaments again, and then we'll start the beat the brain. So, guys, get ready. We're gonna do a $20 one and then a $100 one. Yeah, I mean, you could, say very similar things about Duke Johnson too, who I know none of us trust him. Now, I like Duke Johnson this week. I'm probably dumb saying that. I'm probably going to look stupid with that, but I would start Connor over Duke Johnson. And, you just got to roll out with Connor one more week. If he doesn't perform well this week, then it's pretty obvious that he's hurt or something's up. I think one reason is they got so many good receivers. Ebron, James Washington, those are the worst ones. They got Claypool, Juju, and Dante. That's pretty dang good. And so they're like, look, why do we got to use this running back position, right? When we could just throw to our 3 wide receivers. And then you got Ebron, too, athletic tight end. All right, so let's do it again. Let's do the whale and the... What's this one called? The splash. Does anyone want to do the shark? I'm down to do the shark. Anybody want to do the shark? Last call. Shark, $55 GPP draft. I'll only do it if people want to do it, because we're going to need 2 more after I join. I don't think anybody wants to do it. I would or I will? Well, I don't want to do it at the same time. My brain can't handle it anymore to do 3 at once. So guys, after this, I'm gonna go $109 with the guy who can't spell, and we'll start off with the $20 head to head, and then we'll go into that for the main event. Yeah. So we're gonna do the shark, then we're gonna do $20 head to head, beat the brain, $109 head to head, beat the brain. And then we're gonna end it with some Q&A, and that's it. So it's on drafters.com. They're 1 week drafts. So go to drafters.com. I got a promo code for you right there. And if that doesn't work, or second time you deposit, just have this one as a backup promo code. Drafters.com. They got an app. They got a website. So hop on. Tua or Wentz? I'm gonna go with Tua. Just a little bit higher floor. That's really the reason. Wentz is a little bit too up and down for me. A little too scary. A little too crazy, and I wouldn't do it. Can't do it. Do not bench Calvin Ridley. I'll put it like that. Can't bench him. Use the first one first. That's a better one. So use Drafters 100 promo code first. use that one first for sure. Try that one out. And then the other one, that'll probably work the second time you deposit. So write that down. But use the first one I gave for first for sure. Yup, right after this, we're doing $55 shark. I just don't want to do 3 at once and waste my $55. So right after this, we're doing the shark. Then we're doing $20 head to head. Then we're doing $100 head to head. Yeah, you can unregister and wait for me to join. That's fine. That makes sense. MVPs between Russell Wilson, Kyler, and Mahomes, and I got it ranked in that order. Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of the drafters update, man. They just got to make some more minor tweaks. This is a must. It's a must that they did this. It's way better. Okay, so this one's going to take a while. Okay. You drafting fast doesn't scare me or anything. It doesn't really mean anything. There's 4 people in there, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, it's not even my turn. Oh my god. Oh, I have to pick again. I'm tripping. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. I just don't want you to auto pick ever. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. It's auto picking is whack. That's what I'm gonna do. If I'm doing only one draft at once, I'm good. But I'm doing a bunch and I'm trying to talk to you guys. Oh yeah, it gets out of hand. I can't multitask. I used to be able to do it when I was younger. You guys know that last year. Now I'm old. Depends which. So the next one we're gonna do is the shark. It's right here, Sunday shark. We're gonna do that one. It's at the very top of the list, so you'll be able to find that one. Then I'm gonna post the link for the head-to-heads. All right, we're done with this. And do I have one? Yeah, I need a quarterback here. So let's see who I'm going to go with. Could go with Herbert's not available. Oh, I have a good one. Derek Carr. That could be an interesting one. Derek Carr with Waller stack. Or I could go with Cam. Cam just taking it himself. Why would you care about Super Bowl? We're going to have a main event right now. This is better than the Super Bowl, if you haven't known. All right, so we're doing the shark right now. Guys, this is $55 entry. High stakes, going up against up to 48 other entries. $960 for first place. Don't know why I only just make it an even 1,000 to make it extra sexy. 2 quarterback, 2 running back, 3 wide receiver, 1 tight end, and 2 flex. Let's do it. Let's go into the shark. We need one more to get the shark going. I assume it'll fill right now. Any second now. Hey, maybe you got a stack team now, but on Sunday, things work out differently. You know how it is. Oh, I'm in there. You just saw me enter. You just saw me enter it. Just delay on the live stream. Let's go. Shark. All right, here we go. Here we go. $55. First place gets just short of 1,000. Here we go, baby. All right, so we got Sexy Surfer 69. I don't know who that is. Apanka and Clint. I got in. I'm hyped. Who are you? Team 1, Team 2? Which team are you, Thomas? All right, let's go. I just want Couch Fam to take this one down. It's a tournament, baby. Let's go. $1,000. Best playoff defenses. The Browns are sneaky. Dolphins are okay just because they're the Dolphins. let's go. Up next, guys, is the Beat the Brain head-to-head challenge. All right, so 3 of the 4 people in here are Couch fam. Let's go. Check this box, bro. Don't be noob. Come on, check the box. Check that box. You see that? Check that box right here. Do you see the box? Check it. All right, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. And here we go. Hey, Dalvin's my number 1 guy, too, followed by Kamara. All right, you're taking quite a while, bud. There we go, Dalvin. Dalvin the chef. Pick number 1. This is a tournament. You go for upside. Couch is the best fantasy expert. Thank you. All right. I'm concentrating on this draft, guys. We'll do Q&A after I'm done, playing high-stakes fantasy football for a lot of cash. Live, when nothing could go wrong. All right, Team 2 is AFK. There's no way he's here because he would have picked by now. It's not a tough choice. And we got our first auto pick, baby. Okay, this is a tough decision for me because, I wanted Kamara, and then Adams would have been great. I got a Mahomes and Kelsey stack, so I'm going to get myself a Mahomes and Tyreek stack. I think that's good. Okay, A Panka, I guess, is not AFK. I don't know. All right, so the first tight end off the board, nice and early, deservingly so. I took the first QB off the board. There goes McLaurin. Julio Jones. Damn it, I wanted Aaron Jones so bad. I guess I'm going to take Derrick Henry right here and then a non-running back. I'm thinking. Okay. I see one player I really like. I think I'm going to go with Lamar. I really like my team so far, but I would have liked Aaron Jones and Derrick Henry a lot. Too bad Clint sniped me right there. I went with Calvin Ridley. Great pick. Who's your first pick? Great team, Clint. I love that team. Team 2, too risky for me. Team 1, it's not a great team, but pretty good for a tournament. I could really see that hitting. I could also see it busting, so it's a boomer bust team. I really like your team, Clinton. I think my team's really good, but, it's not ideal. I got to get a little bit lucky because I really wanted Aaron Jones to fall. And I thought I had a realistic shot of him falling. Unfortunately, did not happen. Okay, there goes Darren Waller. Okay, Thielen. All right. Nick Chubb. All right, so I'm going to take my tight end here. Some noise. I got to check that out. And let me see who else I should pick. Let me take 10 seconds just to look because I don't know who else I'm going to pick here. How much I got? Let's go with that. Let's go with Marvin Jones. Carlos, I think you got your answer right there. Go Marvin Jones. Stop typing all caps. It's annoying as hell. Make sure my dog's not doing nothing. I don't know what they're doing. All right, T. Higgins, good pick. This is a great tournament lineup, I feel like. You don't really have a stack, though. That's the only thing bad. Probably Keenan Allen would have been better than Sanders if he fell. Drafters. That's the website. It's called Drafters. Let's go with Zeke. And let's go with A.J. Brown. I should have listened to you last week on Andrews. I effed up and started Hawkinson. What's up, Sammy? I'm doing a $55 snack draft. I was gonna say snack draft. Snake draft. I do want a snack. What should I eat? Chick-fil-A? I've heard this Chick-fil-A being tossed around. I don't know what to eat. I really don't know what to eat. I'm clueless. I want something good. Maybe some Asian. Maybe like Thai food, a little bit of seafood, a little bit of rice, a little bit of salad. Thai food or something, Vietnamese, something like that. Let's see what we got. I think that's a little calamari, steamed calamari. God, I love seafood. Nah, I'm not doing the Five Guys. I'm not gonna get a salty cheap meat. I do like Five Guys, don't get me wrong, but I'm not doing that. I just ate In-N-Out recently. All right. Taco Bell. Yeah, my stomach wasn't feeling great the other day. I'm not eating Taco Bell, that's for sure. So, I'm going to go with James Robinson. That's a tough one, but I think that's okay depending on who else I get. I really need at least one of these two guys to hit here. So let's go with J Rob. And we can go with Bernard Jacobs. I'm going to go with one guy that I think people really hate that I'm going to go with against the Lions defense. They're the worst against this position. And I'm going to go with Mike Davis here. In-N-Out. Yeah, I love In-N-Out. It's one of my favorite restaurants. I know, it's like it feels funny to call it a restaurant. Oh, wow. Oh, this doesn't look great here when it's here. Let's see, what's the best way to see the teams? Well, like this, but get me out of here. Wow, this actually doesn't look bad on the screen, right? This looks good on the screen, right, guys? Okay, so super sexy. Love the team, bro. I think it's a good GPP team. You got one stack there. I think a winning formula is if Herbert scores a rushing touchdown, if Waller gets a ton of targets, if he gets 11 targets. And team's pretty good. You did have a Mike Williams. I just saw a Mike Williams stack. That's pretty good. Apenka, this is his second team in this tournament, so he's obviously doing something completely opposite of the first team. Who's his quarterbacks? Taysom Hill, my God, that's freaking stupid. I'm not with that. In a small tournament, I would never do that. Taysom Hill is for if you're doing a ton of entries in a huge tournament where, I wouldn't. That's just, to me, that's silly. Clint, I already told you, man, your team's great. I love it. You got a Dante Big Ben stat. The only thing I don't like about your team is your quarterbacks, but you got two that can be top 5. Realistically, they really can finish top 5. And good team, man. I think you might have the best team here. I love my team. Would have liked a better running back, but it is what it is. I got Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, stack of the century right there, maybe. Derrick Henry. Don't think the Ravens are gonna. People think the Ravens are gonna stop him. I don't know. I don't think so. Lamar Jackson could be a little shootout in that game, and Mark Andrews stack. Hopefully, Mark Andrews will have the best game of the season. Marvin Jones, very underrated in this draft. Should get a ton of targets. And Zeke, that's a tough one. I'm obviously, didn't get the stud running backs that everyone else got. Aaron Jones got sniped from me. I didn't go RB early, and he almost fell. I risked it. I knew there was like a 20% chance I'd get Aaron Jones, maybe 25% chance, and it was close, but I didn't get him. And then I went A.J. Brown, another guy who's overlooked, James Robinson, and Mike Davis. So in order for me to win, that Tennessee Titans and Ravens game's got to be a bit of a shootout, and I think it has the chance to be. I think it's going to be a very exciting game. And so, yeah, let's do it. Let's do Beat the Brain, guys. Should I take a quick break? I'm going to take a... Yeah, I think I might take a quick break. Quick intermission. and we will do Beat the Brain soon. I will hop on my phone and hop in the chat while I would take a quick intermission. I'm going to check on the dogs really quick. So we'll be right back. 5-minute intermission. 7.5 minutes at most. Oh, this is a good image. I like this one. That looks good. I'll be back. We are back, and we're ready to go. All right. So, that was a good one. That was a good break. Oh, I feel great. I feel great. I feel too good even. All right, guys, who's ready for Beat the Brain? Let's start up a little bit of hype in the chat with some hashtag Beat the Brain, if you will. Who is ready? Beat the Brain. $22, then $109. Here we go. All right. $22. One day. Winner wins 40. Well, Matt's is supposed to do the $109, but anyone can join either one. So Matt said he's up for the $109. He stuck through. He hasn't been trolling. I think he's gonna do it, but who knows, right? All right. So let's start that one, and let's make it a little bit. Let's make this a little bit funky. Let's do 2 quarterbacks. Let's do 3 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Let's do 2 flex. 2 kick. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 rounds, baby. Let's go. 2 flex, 2 kicker, 2 defense, 2 tight end, 3 wide receiver, 3 running back, and 2 quarterbacks. $22. Let's make this one extra funky. The next one we won't make as funky. All right, let's go. I'm down to under $900. Oh my God. I need to win this week to get my money back up. I mean, I'm still doing great. Don't get me wrong, but I was at above 1,300. And so I started out with no, I barely put any money in this year. I put in like 100 or something. So I started with 100, and wait, where it is? Where is this? What happened? What did I click? Huh. Okay. I think I missed it. All right, here's the link incoming. There it is. All right, here we go. Lightweight battle. Ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner for the lightweight battle, we have Spencer Scrubs. And used to be the returning champ. In the red corner, we got Hussein the Brain. A fantasy couch. Let's go. Let's do this. All right, I'm going with Dalvin. Spencer went with Kamara. So top 2 running backs off the board. And Adams. I'm going to go with Mahomes and Kelsey. What happens if I zoom in one more? That doesn't really look bad. Doesn't look great. It looks probably better zoomed out. It looks better when I'm drafting anyway. All right, let's go. Aaron Jones. I need the. I don't need them. I want the money. I really want the money. I really want to get back up. And Mahomes still a good quarterback, though. Bro, the Chiefs haven't did ground and pound ever. Andy Reid has never done ground and pound ever. Not one game. So that's cool. I like when people just say random fantasies they have in their heads. What Andy Reid does have is a $500 million quarterback who's already a legend. That's who he has. So Mahomes, yeah, is not as ideal as most weeks, but he's still Mahomes, and he's still the best quarterback this week. Okay. Got my first 2 wide receivers. He's got his first tight end. And I'm going to go get the tight end I like. Just Mark Andrews. I feel like he's got a nice floor. That's hard to find in a tight end. And quarterback, we each have one. So I can get one now or wait. I'm going to go with... Actually, I'll go with Lamar. All right, get ready, Matt Z. You're up. You're up in 5 minutes here. Okay, went with the kickers. Great picks. I like that. I like that. And yeah, well, I don't need to get kicker, that's for sure. So let me just pick everybody else that I want. So let's go with James Robinson and Zeke. we have an auto draft. Maybe. I don't know if that was an auto draft. And Hunter Henry. Okay. So for wide receiver, there's several options. I could go with the Bengals wide receiver, or I could go with Marvin Jones. I'll just go with Marvin Jones. We'll do Q&A after I do these high stakes drafts that require a lot of brain power. I'm kind of in the middle of something here. And I like Chris Boswell, so let's go with him. I think for other kicker, I could go with Jason Sanders or Will Lutz. I'm going to go with Dan Bailey, actually. All right, this was a great one. This was a good battle. Let's see. I think this view might be a little bit better. A little bit. There we go. All right, so my squad, I got Lamar, Patrick Mahomes, Derrick Henry, Dalvin, Aaron Jones, Calvin Ridley, Marvin Jones, McLaurin, Kelsey, Andrews, Chargers D, Steelers D, Dan Bailey, Chris Boswell, Zeke, and James Robinson. The challenger, Spence has Deshaun Watson, Herbert, Miles Sanders, Kamara, Jacobs, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, Keenan Allen, Hunter Henry, Darren Waller, Dolphins D, Eagles D, Harrison Butker, Justin Tucker, Adam Thielen, and Julio Jones. I think it's very close. This was very competitive, very tough. Give my opponent props. Who do you think's going to win? My opponent's projected to beat me by 55 points somehow. That's crazy. That's like never happened. He said I switched my QB Rodgers to Watson. Oh, you drafted. Oh, okay. All right, let's go to the next one. Winner gets $40 out of this one. Let's go to the next draft. And I will be dropping the link in 1 second here. Just keep in mind that it's not going to be as crazy settings, so it's going to be a little bit more normal. Next. All right. Heavyweight bout. $109. Winner gets $200. All right, so it's 2 quarterbacks, 3 running backs, 3 wide receivers. What we can do actually, 2 running backs. Like I said, like this, yeah. 2 tight ends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And let's add another flex. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rounds. 2 quarterbacks, 3 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, and 2 flex. Full PPR. And here's the link. No, not a big difference between those two kickers. All right, here we go. Who's ready to go? Whoever clicks it gets in. And we got a challenger. Ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner, we have the guy who can't spell from Instagram. Real MDPP. And the man, the myth, the legend, the champion himself, Hussein the Brain. We have $109 heavyweight bout. Hashtag beat the brain. Let's get ready to rumble. Check that button. Let's go. Forgot my water. No myth, just legend. Yep, that's Matt. That's him. I think. He went with Kamara and Aaron Jones. Okay. I'm going to do it again. I got to go Kelsey. Okay, he's going with Devontae Adams. And Tyreek Hill. I'm going to go with Derrick Henry. And let's go with Keenan Allen. Okay, he's going with Darren Waller and Julio. Let's go McLaurin and Calvin. He's believing in the Disney quarterback. I think he lost all his Disney powers when he cut off his hair. We'll see. We'll see. Mark Andrews, baby. Let's go. Oh, now it gets really tough here. Let's go with Lamar. Lamar's been disappointing. Doesn't have as much upside, but he does have a high floor this year. Really had only 2 games with 15 fantasy points, and one of them was in a total when the Ravens dominated the Bengals. Ravens defense isn't fully ready to go, so that was a mistake. He just drafted a quarterback. He didn't really need to, right there. So let's see who I'm gonna go with. Okay, so I'm going to go with Mike Davis. Just an incredible matchup. And let's go with James Robinson. I feel like at least he'll give me 9 points. This draft's going a lot smoother for me. Just, no turbulence. I'm just headed straight to it right now. Straight to the championship, baby. So many options here. Who should I go with, guys? Marvin Jones, Josh Jacobs, Gio Bernard, Zeke. Just so many options. All right. Here we are, baby. Here it is. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow couch fam, my team in a heavyweight bout versus the guy who can't spell from Instagram. It's a 2-team league. Don't worry, bud. 2-team leagues, everyone's team stacked. So don't worry about that. That won't get you the W. What'll get you the W is beating me. My team's stacked as well. I got Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Derrick Henry, Dalvin Cook, Mike Davis, Calvin Ridley, Terry McLaurin, Keenan Allen, Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, Ezekiel Elliott, and James Robinson. Now, as long as Herbert doesn't go off with other receiving options and doesn't get too many rushing touchdowns, I really like Keenan Allen this game. Who doesn't like Keenan Allen this game? So I get that you guys like Herbert, but who doesn't like Keenan Allen? That should hopefully offset his Herbert pick, okay? It's also going to be a lopsided game. Chargers might demolish the Jets early. I don't know. Maybe Flacco does well. Who knows? We know they don't score a lot of rushing touchdowns, that's for sure. No tight ends, no running back score. Challengers squad. Deshaun Watson, Justin Herbert, Alvin Kamara, Aaron Jones, Miles Sanders, Tyreek Hill, Julio Jones, Devontae Adams, Darren Waller, Hunter Henry, Josh Jacobs, and Justin Jefferson. I think I clearly have the better team. We'll see who's going to win. Like I said, this draft was a lot less stressful for me, a lot smoother sailing. I pretty much got everyone that I wanted. And I think I got the better team. But you guys, let me know. You guys might like his team better. I think they're both, both the battles could go either way, of course. It's 2-team, 50-50. I'm just very confident and loved how I draft. Now, it was, the end result was very similar to the last one, but this one did go a little bit smoother, and so I liked it a lot. So, yeah, that's it. Who do you guys think is going to win? Matt or Brain? Or you can call me Couch, whatever. Let me know, and we'll end it with some Q&A. But I do want to show Matt respect and applaud you for saying you'd do this, showing up, sticking around, and you did it. You joined, so I'd give you props for that. It is real money. So yeah, man. It's gonna be very exciting. I'm very excited. I think I'm gonna finally win this week. I've done very well the first 5-6 weeks. And I cashed in a ton of money on this site. Last 3 weeks I've been losing, and I really want to get this win here, get some of my money back, go above 1K. And so yeah, hopefully we'll do it. I see some people like Matt's team, but I see a couple people say I'm gonna win. Someone says it's gonna be toe to toe. So, yeah. Matthew has a question. Start one, and we'll switch here. And you guys can draft, on the site. It's called drafters.com. I am partnered with them. What's awesome, they actually listen to my feedback. I have a lot of fun on this site. I love the new improvements. They just got to keep improving. And I like to rank them. I might enter a rank them contest here. But I like the shark. I'm going to enter the shark, actually. I'm going to go back to the shark. But you can enter the rank them where you just rank 10 players. Super easy. The player you rank number 10 gets the player you rank number 1 gets a 10 times multiplier, and the player you rank number 10 gets a 1x multiplier. So that's how it works. Matthew says start 1. Brandon Cooks, Justin Jefferson, Naheem Hines, Jacoby Myers. I would start Justin Jefferson. It's between him and Brandon Cooks, actually. Actually, I might change that and go with. I'm gonna go with Cooks. No, actually, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna go Justin Jefferson. No, but I'm gonna go with Brandon Cooks. That's a tough one. Matthew, it's between Cooks and Justin Jefferson. I'm gonna go with Brandon Cooks. That's a tough one though. Michael says Godwin or Parker in full PPR. Another tough question. Chris Godwin, he's great, but and Antonio Brown's there, and then the other guy is Devontae Parker. Let's go with Devontae Parker and take a risk. Thomas says, I think Matt's got this one easy in the bag, he says. We'll see. You guys are always wrong, by the way. Help, Brain. Burkhead, Fournette, McKissick, or Hines? Go with McKissick. Peter says, does Sanders have more upside than Boswell? About the same. I guess he does have more upside. I don't know. Kickers don't really go off upside. I'd say they're about the same. Yeah. It's so close, I'm not going to really say one or the other, as far as that. Matt's, I don't know what he's typing again. He's doing one of those typing things. Reed says pick one pick one RB and one wide receiver. Dante, Claypool, Fuller, Jefferson, Godwin, Gibson, Ballage, Anderson, Lindsey. So let's narrow it down. So it's between let's bench Robbie Anderson. Let's bench Lindsey. So now we got Claypool, Fuller, Jefferson, Godwin, and Gibson. So let's go with Chris Godwin. So start Chris Godwin. And, you need a running back. And between Gibson and Ballage, I'm going to go with Ballage. It's really close, though, but I'll go with Ballage. So start Ballage and start Godwin. It's close between Ballage and Gibson, though. That's a tough one. Pick 2, Gio Bernard, Ballage, or Elliott. Full PPR. I would bench Ballage. Goddard, Ebron, or Fant. Bench Ebron, and I think you'll be fine. Bench Ebron and then figure it out Sunday morning. That's honestly what I would do. Jacoby Myers or J.D. McKissick. Go with J.D. McKissick, HB. And we're going to end it there, guys. Make sure to check out Drafters. Awesome website. I'm going to head on over to the Shark again because I'm crazy like that. So if you guys want to do the Shark $55 contest, I'm probably going to do the Splash, the Whale, and the Shark. Just load up some more entries in there. You guys, go get that win this week. It's an important week. And good luck to everybody. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. We also got a second YouTube channel. It's called Fantasy Couch Podcast. Links below in the description. Please, please, please subscribe to Fantasy Couch Podcast. Subscribe to this channel. Smash that thumbs up. Go get that W this week, Couch fam.